What's good, everyone? This is Rachel Ghoul Gaming here, and in today's video I'll be doing the Kau Karuak trials. This is the new edition that they added to the Season of Conquest, the free-to-play way where you can gain crystals. So I'm gonna go over a few of these bosses so you guys can see. But before I show you guys footage of me defeating the bosses, let me give you a quick run through of my tech. This is what my tech looks like now, but before, I'll show you up here. Basically everything was the same right here that you're seeing now, but my Kuraku report, it's right here. Okay, yeah, my Kuraku report, it was at 1. I only had 1 invested in it at that time, so this is what it looks like right now currently. So yeah, now let me just show you guys. So I started doing the footage of me at the level 14 boss. So as you guys can see, 5 marches, and as I said, my Kuraku report was at 1 at that time, so I had to have extra marches out, so I couldn't do a solo battle. But with the Kuraku report, I think you can at least do it with 3 marches, or maybe still 5 marches if you invest more into that Kuraku report. So as I said, this is just a pretty easy way for us free to play to gain a lot more crystals, and I'll show you guys how many crystals you can get by defeating all these bosses further on up into the video. And if you've gotten this far into the video, I urge you guys to please subscribe to the channel. It's just an effortless click, and doing this will help me build my algorithm up for YouTube, and just supporting me by clicking the like and dropping a comment, that helps out a lot too, because we're building a free-to-play community and we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So help me out here, guys. So for my next video, I'll be forging some equipments in KVK. I'll be preparing for the first pass open. So I'll be doing that as a free-to-play for you guys, so you guys can see the type of equipments that you can forge when you get to this amount of power that I am right now, and using T5s as well. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. So the Kau Karuak bosses, it basically takes 100 AP to summon them, and we have 30 levels, so that's an amount of 3000 AP. It won't be wasted. As a free-to-play, you'll have that amount of AP, I suppose, but you won't waste those AP because you'll get crystals at the end of all these bosses, and the amount of crystals you'll be getting will be worth those 3000 AP that you'll use. So I urge you, whether you're a low spender or a pay to win, so this is basically just easy way to get crystals once you're in the season of conquest. And I must say, this new event, the Kau Karuak trials, it's basically a pretty easy way to get crystals for us free to play, and this was a great move on Lilith to do, and I really appreciate this event because you can gain a lot of crystals as a free to play, because getting your crystals as a free to play in the season of conquest KVK, it's not an easy task. So I skipped a few of these bosses to get more closer to level 30 so you guys can see, and this is level 22 as you guys can see up top right there. So I'm using Barb Commanders, Lohar, Kira, and CC, and I'm using my Richard and Ethelfled as the tank, as you guys can see, and I'm using my Guan Alex for the DPS to do a lot more damage to these bosses, and the AoE is pretty crazy. So if you guys have a lot of AoE commanders, you could use your Richard and Yisong. If you have those commanders unlocked already and even maxed as a free to play, you could use your Richard and Yisong for the AoE damage, and then you could just follow that up with your Barb Commanders to do extra damage. Oh, and another thing that I didn't get to add to let you guys know, when you're fighting these bosses, there will be a timer. As you guys can see, there is a countdown, and once that countdown hits 0 and you didn't defeat all these bosses, the extra reward that you will get from that boss, unfortunately you won't get it. So you basically have to beat all these 3 bosses by that time ends. So let me know in the comments what type of video you guys want me to do next. I'll specifically dedicate that video to you guys. So just drop in the comments what type of video you want me to do next, or what topic you want me to cover, and I'll make that video for you guys. And make sure you guys are stay tuned, because I'll be doing a lot of videos throughout this KVK, and I'll be uploading a lot of footages so you guys can see, whether it's fighting at the pass or whatever comes up in KVK. I'll make sure I'll have footage for you guys to see that. So make sure you guys are stay tuned. So as you guys can see, so as you guys can see, I'm 2 days in KVK right now at the time of me recording this video, and it's 49 days for the Karuak event. So this was pretty early on while I started KVK. So as you get closer to level 30, the Karuak bosses get a little bit more harder. So your marches will be down to low health after you defeat each boss by level 30. So you will have to keep refreshing your march until you defeat all of these bosses. And again, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Okay, so the level 29 boss is complete, so let me get my marches ready for the level 30 boss right here. So I'll hit the refresh and then I'll send out back my marches. So let me send out my last march. Here we go. And summon the last boss, level 30 Karuak. And here we go. These are the rewards already that I've claimed. So yeah, and this is what we'll get after defeating the final boss. So let's get into it. Okay, so we started hitting the boss right here. Okay. Yeah, so as you guys can see right here, the boss just spawned a healing tome. So you're gonna want to hit this healing tome right away, because if you don't, the boss will gain back health. So you're just gonna quickly hit these before the boss starts gaining health back. So you're just gonna have to basically have a march free or so. So there's another one again. So the boss is basically gonna keep spawning these healing tomes until you defeat her. So you're gonna basically wanna have to keep an eye out for these when you're trying to defeat this boss. So there's another one right down here. So let me send my march here. There we go. So yeah, so this boss is basically gonna keep spawning these healing tomes. So you're gonna need one march free so you could keep hitting these healing tomes as she spawned them, so you don't have any problems going in and fighting this boss. So I had to refresh a new march, as you guys can see, and the boss health is pretty low right now, so she'll be done in a few minutes, well, in a few seconds actually. So yeah, as you guys can see, she's still spawning those health tomes, so you're gonna have to keep destroying those. And there we go. So let me go on to the rewards for you guys so you guys can see all that. Let me get my marches in, and then I'll go on the rewards right here. So these are the rewards: 11 of those 150,000 crystals. So that's at least 1.6 million crystals right there. Plus you got those 250,000 crystals there too. So that's 1.7 million, let alone. So at the end of the Karuak event, you'll probably have at least 2.6 to 2.8 million crystals. I spent a few crystals on tech while I was doing Karuak. You guys didn't see that, so I'm gonna use all these crystals so you guys can see. And it's also coming up to the end of this video also. So as you guys know, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm Rachel Ghoul Gaming here, and I hope you guys stay tuned for my next video.